Testing. Testing. It worked. Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to the Ronnie Show. So glad you could be with us here on a Monday afternoon, start of a brand new week around here. Obviously, as you can tell, I'm still a little stuffed up, so but those things happen sometimes. Hopefully by tomorrow or Wednesday, I should be back to my normal self. Well, hopefully back in time for Easter because that's this weekend too as well. So got a lot going on here. We should have a full week this week. um, unless another illness decides to take me out again, which hopefully, pray tell, that doesn't happen. Um, but yeah, I guess we'll kind of get into what's been going on the past weekend, and well, since we last were on, and yeah, with what we got coming up for the rest of the day and for the rest of the week here. So obviously, we have to go back to Wednesday of last week because we haven't done the show since then. Hold on, I gotta forgot to do what I normally do when I do this. There we go. I wonder if there's a way where I can like have that pinned permanently on like every single live stream I do. I don't know, but um yeah, that might be something to look out for. But anyway, so let's see, that Wednesday I didn't do much. Well, I guess I did do. Like I do every Wednesday, I do laundry, so yay me. Um so yeah, I did that. And then Thursday, that's when I started not feeling great. We'll just say that. I mean, really ever since Monday of last week, you could say I was sick. Because I was pretty not necessarily like stuffed up, but I had a runny nose, I was sneezing quite a bit. Um I started to get a little bit of a sore throat, but not too bad. Um but then of course Thursday, you need to hit the gym. You want to come with me? Mhm. Okay. Okay, there we go. Sorry. We get those comments occasionally on here, but we just ignore them and then we move on. Oh shoot, that's something fell from my. Luckily enough, it was just a little pom pom, so it wasn't that big of a deal. But it's up here on my because I have like my. See, there it goes again. I have like my desk, and then I have like these two shelves, like kind of right on top, where I can just like put things on. So, um, yeah, hopefully, please let that stay, please. Okay, good. I don't know why. I mean, we could have just added some extra drawers instead of like shelves, but whatever. um, but anyway, as I was saying, then Thursday, that's when I started to go. um, but I went to class as normal, and then I went to obviously do my regular job, which is filming um for my college's football team, and I did that just fine. And basically, what had happened was that I think that made my sickness worse, if I'm being honest with you. Just because um because it was windy and it was so cold. Like even though I had my hat and my gloves on, it still wasn't great. We'll just say that. I think that really made it worse for me, and basically put me out for 2 days. So, and then of course it was the perfect weekend to get sick too because it was the last weekend of the Musketeers. Um, regular season, I should say. So, yeah, perfect timing, because they had a Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Now, the original plan, at least in terms of this channel, was to do um, Thursday we do March Madness, Friday we'd be down in Sioux City, Saturday March Madness, and then Sunday back down in Sioux City. What's up, Lily? Um, and so that was the original plan, but obviously that didn't go all according to plan. So um we only got one of those things accomplished. But that's okay, when you're sick, there's nothing really you can do. All you can do is just to get better. Do a backflip. I cannot do a backflip. I used to be able to actually do a cartwheel, but I can't really anymore. Um So yeah, I mean, obviously, if I had like a mat or something underneath me, then maybe. But no, front flip, like any kind of like gymnastic type movements, I cannot do at all. So yeah, how are you, Lily? I'm doing good. And besides, I'm in a dorm right now, so I don't want like the people to blow me to wonder, what the heck's going on upstairs. But yeah. Quadruple backflip into a handstand, that is crazy. Quadruple black fit backflip into a handstand. I wish. I wish. Hello, Tyson Ray. I need to plug in my phone, and I know I've got my phone cord here. So normally this is where we'd have my microphone plugged into, but I thought I brought it back here with me to college, but I can't find it anywhere. So maybe I left it back at home. And if I did, hmm, oh well. I just got home from school. Nice. Nice, nice. Stay in school. That's all I'm gonna say. Stay in school. Okay. Oh shoot. Oh my goodness. Of course this would happen. Okay. All I'm trying to do is just plug in my phone to get some charge, and then yeah, that happened. So, yeah, that was basically my weekend. Went to class like normal today. Although I do have one less class now for the rest of the semester. That's just because that's the way it was designed. So yeah, I was done after my 1 o'clock class, so I didn't have to go to my two. So woo! Although I did well at my other one, so it wasn't I'm not worried about it. Although today we got the email about registration for the fall, so that'll be exciting. We get to like pick out classes and stuff for that, and it'll just be fun. Um, it was a fun process last time because the system crashed, so we'll see if that happens again this time. Because I think I got screwed out of some classes that I probably would have had the system not crashed. So yeah. But you know what? Those things happen. So, technology, it isn't perfect or anything like that. Far from it, in my opinion. But yeah, those things just happen and you can't really avoid them. So, um, yeah. And then what's on tap for, sorry, I just read this headline online. That's all. Um, what's on tap for the rest of the day? Well, I got called in to, I guess, since it's so nice. Like today, it's in the mid 70s. It's really nice outside. Although it's supposed to be like, I don't think it's going to get any higher than like 50 in terms of the temperature for the rest of the week. And I think we're supposed to get snow a couple of the days too. I don't like snow. So I guess what my college football team is doing, they're gonna have practice today, so obviously I'm gonna have to go in and film for that. So I'll be doing that here. In fact, it starts in about an hour from now, so I'll leave in about 30 minutes or so. Um, so yeah, I gotta go do that. Wasn't planning on that today, obviously, but they decided that last minute. So what more can I do except for to just show up? So that's what I'm going to do. And then tonight, After that, probably have some dinner because that practice will probably go for an hour and a half, probably hour and a half. I mean, it's starting later than usual, so I don't know if they're going to be running too much, but I'm sure this begs the question, at least for me, are we still going to have practices at the regular times, which I assume we probably would. Thursday, maybe not, just depending on when the snow is coming, although it's looking like the snow is mostly, well, maybe not actually. Let me look at the weather here. Weather, because we just love weather. No, we don't. That's not even the right town. Don't you just love when these things happen? Okay, yeah. So when is the snow supposed to come? That's the question I think we all want to know. So Wednesday, apparently, it's supposed to be a rain snow mix. Thursday, snow showers. Friday, a rain and snow mix. Saturday, a rain and snow mix. Although it won't, the temperature in terms of highs won't be dropping below freezing. So I hope that kind of helps things out a little bit. Because then, of course, Sunday we've got Easter. So I want to celebrate with my family, okay? um, so yeah, hopefully it won't be too treacherous in terms of travel back. Because let's see, my cut. We only have. I know my one cousin's coming back. I'm not sure about the other one, although I would assume maybe he is. I'm not sure, but we'll see. We'll see. If not, we got him for the summer, so it's fine. um. So yeah. That's. I guess I already kind of gave a preview as to what's to come for the rest of the week for me, at least in this show. So yeah, we still should be on Monday through Friday this week on our normal time, unless, something comes up, then we'll might have to reschedule or just cancel the show altogether. So, and when I say that, I mean just the show that day, not like, the whole show, because sometimes the things like that can get lost in translation and yeah, all that. A big mess can happen. So yeah. I've got one more thing to do, and then after that, I'll work on the schedule for this week. It should be. Let's see, we should be on Friday, Saturday, and Monday. Although you'll only see Friday and oh, you know what? I might have actually already released it. Now that I think about, oh, not yet. um, yeah, I haven't released it yet. Although I have gotten a start on it. It'll be in the community tab, obviously, as most of you know, because that's where we post our schedule of the week is in the community tab. And then if we need to make scheduling updates or anything like that, then that's all we okay. Hello, Sammy Waffle, and hello, 67 Chevy 23. I did not see any of these comments until just now. For some reason, I don't know why, but because I saw them pop up because obviously I have it here on my phone and then on my laptop, and it was just like, whoa. I think my laptop's a little bit faster in terms of the chat and not my phone for whatever reason, but I don't know. 6 7, come on now, really? Oh, the dumb things people say and do and get into and things like that. So, ah. It's how I'm feeling about the snow too on Wednesday and Wednesday through Saturday. It's either going to be a rain snow mix or it's going to snow. Not good weather. Not good weather, people. But all we got to do is just sit at home and deal with it. So it's about all we can do. So yeah. Anyway, we just crossed over the 15-minute mark. So thank you all so much for watching us this afternoon. And we'll see you back here tomorrow, same time, same place. And yeah, we'll see you then. Bye bye.